Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with right back João Cancelo as Barca are reportedly closing in on the signing of the Manchester City outcast on a loan deal with a 35 million euros buy option. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about um, João Felix, as Xavi is willing to accept the signing of the 50 million rated star only if his condition is met. Which condition is it about? So as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. According to Sergi Capdevila of Sport, Barcelona are closing in on the signing of Manchester City defender João Cancelo. The operation will likely be a loan deal with an option for a permanent buy worth around 35 million euros inserted into the agreement. As per the report, the La Liga champions have already presented a formal offer to Manchester City as well as the player, and the deal is progressing with a happy ending in sight. Barcelona have been scouring the market for a new right back all summer and have been linked with several players. However, manager Xavi Hernandez has always prioritized Cancelo's signing, having also tried in bringing him to Catalonia back in the month of January. While the deal did not materialize back then, it could now be, with the report stating that, this Wednesday or Thursday could be, the key days in finalizing the operation. Deco has been in talks with Cancelo's agent, George Mendes, and has informed him of the maximum salary that Barca can pay the Portuguese right back, who currently earns 14 million euros per year at Manchester City. The Blaugrana will only pay a part of it, and the rest will be given up by the defender as per the report, meaning Manchester City will be free of his total wages and will not have a player on the books that does not belong in the manager's plans. As iterated earlier, the buy option is expected to be worth around 35 million euros, and all parties involved are eager to get the deal done on the earliest possible and not delay the operation until late in the window. As such, the deal could pick up pace in the next couple of days, with João Cancelo aiming to join Barcelona as early as possible. Of course, the João Cancelo deal is looking closer and closer and closer with each and every passing day, as Xavi Hernandez is gradually getting to his dream signing. Of course, we all know from day one, João Cancelo have been Xavi's top priority in the right back position. Heading into the summer window, Barcelona have been prioritizing right back, prioritizing a Busquets replacement, prioritizing a backup striker to Robert Lewandowski, prioritizing if possibly an attacking midfielder. And so far, Barca have just managed to get three. Now the right back is the last top priority heading into the summer window that is yet to be strengthened. And João Cancelo being Xavi's first choice ever since, and looking at the fact that he is the one who might likely be our new right back this season, if these recent reports are to be believed, then it is fair to say Xavi has done a good job by pushing for this signing, and it is coming to fruition, isn't it? So, João Cancelo deal, as we have just said about it, his buyback option will be worth 35 million. It will be a loan move, not a permanent move, because we know that for the permanent move, Barca can't cop. We know we can't cop despite Despite the little, I think the financial injection that came last week, Barca used some to register players, used some to, you know, to push for some signings. But I think for João Cancelo, there's no way Barca could cope going for a permanent move. So a loan deal was the idea for ever since. On also the fact that manager Pep Guardiola does not rate João Cancelo highly after their recent fallout in January, and that is why the player wants to leave, and Pep also wants him to leave, making a move to Catalonia looking as easy as possible. Of course, this was a move that was once ruled out completely as impossible, only for reports to turn a big twist in the last couple of days, claiming that a Cancelo deal now looks possible. Josh Mendes have been so instrumental on this. Josh Mendes, who has a good relationship with Barca, especially with President Joan Laporta, has been putting so much effort to ensure that this move comes to fruition. And of course, from the look of things, it will definitely come to fruition. So fingers crossed, hoping that the right back situation will be solved once and for all. And of course, talking about right backs, we have been linked with other players like Fresneda, linked with Pablo Manfeo, linked with Juan Foy, but all those other operations look like they are dead. So let's see how it's going to look like in the next couple of days. Then on to the final story of discussion. Barcelona got off to a rocky start in La Liga this season with a 0-0 draw against Getafe, shedding light on areas of the squad that requires immediate attention, and Xavi continues to request recruitment to bolster positions that they deem most vulnerable. After losing out on Neymar on Saudi Arabian outfit Al Hilal, one of the names that has emerged as a potential replacement is João Felix. Of course, however, according to Javi Miguel, before pursuing Felix, the coach has laid down the condition to sign him. The Barca manager would only accept João Felix's arrival in the event that his initial priorities are being signed, that is a right back and an attacking midfielder. Barca have been looking for a creative midfielder for a long time that fits his requirement. Bernardo Silva has been the top target on that, but his name is no longer on the table. Giovanni Lo Celso of Tottenham has also been an alternative. As for a right back, Juan Foyt and Cancelo have been high on the list. In fact, it appears Barca will end up acquiring Cancelo, with a formal bid already to be made imminently for the Portuguese. Once Xavi has met this man, or he has already signed these people, he would be open to the idea of the club signing João Felix, whose market value stands at 50 million euros. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.